Yo, I
Uh,
think it might be just me, but your stream has no audio.
that's crazy. I think Mush was chatting to me and having conversations, so I think that might be a you issue.
You think, all right, you think he streamed it too?
What was that?
You think he streamed it too?
What do you mean?
Like, did Muse stream as well? Or no,
Oh
but
no, no,
just
he
you?
didn't. He didn't. No, he was
I
just
got
in
you.
chat replying to things that I was saying.
I
So
got you. All
yeah,
right.
I don't know how to tell if I'm streaming right now. I don't think I am.
Yeah, you are, you are. I'm looking at it live right now.
Are you aware? How can I not
Yeah, yeah.
find it? What?
It's like, it just says post-game interview live right now.
Bet. Um. So congrats on the win. What was your game plan
Appreciate it.
going into this best of three set?
Low-key game plan was just to win. I didn't really I didn't know he was playing. Like when I saw Gaius pop out, I was like, all right, it's either Gaius mid range or zone control. And he bamboozled Muse because Muse said that Jez wasn't gonna run zone control. He said the deck was broken. He wished he submitted it. So he pulled like a little big brain play, I guess. And
Yeah.
because of his DQ opponent, I had no idea what he was gonna run. So I just was like, I just gotta go in and win.
Yeah, Jez is kind of like tricky like that. He's low-key smart, plays it off dumb. Which cards or combos do you think were the key to your victory today?
Shout out to Firestorm Sorcery. You know,
Shout out.
clutched up. I also say shout out Calamask, low key, in game one on that tri-bite. I don't know why. It just felt so satisfying to knock that tri-bite out of there. Um, I had to say my gadgets low key with the deck thin and definitely rewind wormhole. Like every game, rewind wormhole just like plays a big part in winning the games for me. So overall, the Firestorm Sorcery was definitely the MVP.
Yeah.
But
And
I had like a lot of great plays with all my cards. Really, like a lot of my activators clutched up.
yeah, I can't lie. I asked ChatGPT for some questions, and they're actually kind of good. But you kind of got respectfully rolled and like annihilated in game two. What was your
Oh
hand
my
looking like?
goodness.
Was the hand just sort of unplayable, or obviously
G2,
Jez's hand was really good, but yeah,
G2. I know what I did wrong. So first game how I kind of had a very fast tempo that game, very fast pace with the Firestorm Sorcery. I ended up drawing only one Ozo, and I think it was Firestorm Sorcery and three activators. I had Damocloid, Void, and Trampoline. So it was a pretty rough hand to start out with. I was gonna
yeah,
go ahead and get my gadgets going and then play Firestorm, but by the time that turn 20 rolls around, two tri-bites are all up in my zones, gusters are going left and right. Then I got a freaking SERP to worry about, and then I luckily pulled a G crash. I'm pretty sure, but that game was just it was filthy. Kudos to Jez on that game because he absolutely outplayed me that game. I had terrible economy, uh, and I was really rushing the game like I did game one, see if I could pick it up. But nah, he was ready for game two.
yeah. No, the timing of getting the two tribites down with the seven was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah,
So
I guess he had a nutty hand.
you're 2-0 now, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, and I believe Chrono's 2-0 as well, which means you might be playing him next round. How do you feel about that matchup? Do you know anything about what deck he's on, or anything at all about
Yeah.
how he's played so far?
Yeah, me and Chrono have run a few games against his deck and my deck in the tournament. Right now, it's safe to say Chrono has the edge with his Pyranus cycle and his he's gonna just keep cycling his Scorias. His Monument Creation of Creations though is gonna be a dead card in his deck, which I'm really happy about because I have zero draw
Yeah,
resources. So I'm just hoping to really get rid of his Pyranus early, make sure he doesn't get that much value with the Scoriers, and I gotta watch out for Behemoth. Probably keep Enox or Avalanche Overlord for his Behemoth. The only the big card I'm not happy about two are of course the Blue Flames and the Gusters. I hate Gusters so much with a passion. It's just
okay. Yeah, that's something I haven't quite caught up on yet. If he was on the Guster build, like sort of the Starvation build, or like an in-between where it's Gusters still in Shios mid-range.
it's all an
Um,
interesting deck, but I mean it works.
yeah. And how do you manage your resources during a game to ensure you don't get overwhelmed?
Oh man. Um Dude, I just look at his hand size, his galaxy size, what's on the board, what's in my hand, what's in my galaxy, and I just start throwing out cards. in terms of like resources, I'm like mainly my main resources. I like to talk about my activators, like erratic void trampoline. I like to keep those safe for that SERP, that Pelfam, or that Chakra. In game three, I was really just spamming out my activators at like in the late game where he couldn't really like he had no cards in hand. He had like a Gla and a SERP and like a Rowdy. That was really it. I just had to keep like utilizing those resources and just keep throwing those little body blocker gadgets on the board. Uh, I mean, in all honesty, with my deck, I feel like the way I'm playing it is more like I'm winning just because of my activators, my creatures, and like my Firestorm sorcery. Like my creatures, they're there to really just chump block until I can like outrun my opponent's resources and overwhelm them at the end of the game with like Omnius, Enox, Avalanche. But in terms of resources, I don't really think about it that much. I just like try to make the best play possible.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice for new players getting into Chaos Galaxy too. I know so many new players will be watching this interview right now. Uh, but yeah, nah, congrats on the win. I think that's a very tough matchup to play for Gadget, so that's obviously a really good win to get against one of the better players this tournament too. So that's gonna set you in good stead for the rest of this tournament, and good luck with the rest of the event. Good luck against Chrono, who I'm pretty sure is your next round matchup. And
Yeah.
thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Anytime, bro. Have a good one.
You too. Hmm. Oh, we got a new player in chat. Let's go. The game's called Chaos Galaxy TCG. I made it myself.